So it is fairly common to try to characterize nuclear energy by the absolute worst that could possibly happen. And that's often done, as you've seen here in this comment, by referring to the worst nuclear accidents that we've had. And that would be fair if we did that across the board, if it wasn't just only done to nuclear. For example, if we characterize car travel only by the worst that could happen, which is anytime you got in the car, you would die, or air travel, or eating food or drinking water, right? The worst that could happen for any of those kinds of things is you would die for some reason or another. And so you could characterize any given industrial activity by the worst that could happen. But when you only do it to one industry, that tends to be a bit of an issue, right? I mean, when you look at other industries, agriculture, construction, those actually do kill a lot of people every year. When it comes to nuclear, it's fairly typical for them to kill 0 people in a year. The biggest accidents that we've had in the United States, for example, 3 Mile Island, that didn't kill anybody. Didn't even scratch anybody. The amount of radioactivity was very small, but it did scare a lot of people. And the scaring, that did cause some psychological stress, which did result in some bodily injury just from fear, because fear does cause problems. And so, to be fair, you really need to look at the benefit that nuclear has, and rather than typifying it by the worst that could possibly happen, look at what that benefit is as a result of the amount of risk that's incurred with it. And it's easy to think, well, the risk is that everybody dies and we kill the entire planet, which, if you look at these worst accidents that have happened, it's just the opposite. Fukushima, not releasing enough radioactivity to cause, again, any measurable medical effects in the Japanese public. So just something to think about. The benefits of nuclear energy are just overwhelming. When you look at the risks, it really just is fear. So